question, because when you're talking about psychological safety, one of the topics that is very hot in Australia, as well as I suppose it happens in all organizations, whether in the parliament or in the workplace itself, is about harassment in workplace, sexual harassment and so forth. And I'm just wondering, where do you put this, in your whole scheme of psychological safety, and how this should be handled? Because of course now in terms of harassment and bullying and violence at workplace, even, it is a criminal offense. And do you encapsulate it in a different component of psychological safety, or how do you incorporate it? And also for leaders in organization, how do you create a culture of psychological safety and express it, zero tolerance to such things in an organization? I'd just like to hear from you. Thank you.
Wow, that's a huge question, Angelina. I'll try to give it a succinct answer. One of the things I really enjoyed about the couple of years of coaching education was that it made me realize that everything is connected to everything. And you talk about diversity and inclusion, and you talk about psychological safety and emotional intelligence. The more you learn, and particularly as your coach, you're trying to apply it, you realize that everything connects to everything. They're not separate things. One of the things that you'll see is that a very large part of what you're doing at the very base level, the very, very base level of psychological safety, is the safety just to feel part of a team. It's inclusion, it's diversity, it's about diversity and inclusion. So you'll find that when you're working on diversity and inclusion, you're working on elements of psychological safety. When you're working on psychological safety, you're raising inclusion. When you're working on psychological safety, by the way, you're also raising the ability of people to innovate. So you're impacting the innovation capability. So, just in brief, Angeline, everything is kind of connected to everything. It's impossible to separate these things. If everybody in the world showed up to one another in an emotionally intelligent, inclusive, inclusive-minded approach to things, psychological safety would just settle upon us almost as a byproduct. So everything, I'm sorry, everything is everything, baby. I think that's what the Beatles said. Everything is everything, man, when they were going through their dope smoking phase.